What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for coming back to another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about Disney's Bolt. So yeah, guys, once again, we'll be doing another review for a Disney film. If you saw my last video, Into the Woods, I mentioned how I got that for free via Disney Movie Rewards. If you have no idea what that is, it's pretty much a site where you take the digital codes or the codes that come inside of any Disney-owned film. It can be Star Wars, Marvel, and just a Disney movie in general. And those codes can build you up points on Disney Movie Rewards, and once you've accumulated enough, you can use the points to get various amounts of things, but I always tend to go for the Blu-rays. So, yeah, I had a bunch of points on there that I was not using, and I added a bunch more from a bunch of Blu-rays and DVDs that I had not used the codes for. And yeah, the three movies that I ended up getting via Blu-ray for me were Into the Woods, which obviously, if you saw my last review, ended up not being the best idea. And Bolt is another one, and the other one that I got was the live-action Jungle Book. I didn't own that one, but I'd seen it tons of times already. So the Jungle Book was the only one that I got for free that I knew for sure I was already going to love because I'd seen it multiple times prior. I saw it in theaters, yada, yada, yada. I did a review for that recently, too, if you guys want to check that out. But, yeah, so I had never seen Bolt before, and my girlfriend, Haley, suggested, hey, let's use some of the points on that. I gave her, like, options because I was always curious about Bolt. Something about the look of the film always seemed interesting to me, and I played the video game back on Xbox 360 years ago, but I could not remember the story for anything. And of course, you know, movie video games, like adaptations, tend to, you know, take the story 10 different directions that the movie never went. So I was excited to check this out. So let's talk about Bolt. So Bolt stars John Travolta as Bolt the dog, and his owner is played by Miley Cyrus. So I can just go right out of the gate and say that I was pleasantly surprised by this film. Is it an insane, crazy film or like one of Disney's best animated films? No, definitely not. But I think that it has a lot of heart, a lot of charm. I really enjoy the look of this film, the colors, and the special effects. The CGI in this film is really well done. It's really good animation. There's a lot of heart and charm behind the story and the character of Bolt. When I saw that John Travolta was the voice of Bolt, I wasn't necessarily sure about how I felt about that. But you know, it wasn't really that long into the film that I really didn't hear that it was John Travolta. I think that he blended seamlessly into the role. Miley Cyrus was a little bit of a like off-putting thing for me in the movie. She's actually not in the movie as much as I thought she would be. But for when she is in the movie, you know, there is heart there. You know, there's this nice, great connection between Bolt and his owner, which I believe her name was Penny. I've only seen the movie one time now, but yeah, I just wanted to make a review for this because I just got the Blu-ray, something that's new and fresh on my mind. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I think if you were a fan of Disney animated films and you have not seen this one, like I hadn't, it's definitely one to check out. There's actually some really fun action sequences in the film, as well as some just like really, like I said, just heartfelt moments between characters. There's a lot of messages that happen in this film that, you know, you could take to heart. And yeah, I really just thoroughly enjoyed this film. I think it's just one of those really pleasant surprise watches. I really don't have too many negatives to give about the movie. There are a few elements that are rushed, and some characters that are whatever, that you really, you know, don't even really need to be there. So those would probably be my biggest negatives, as well as something that I found actually pretty funny is that there was a few times that I saw certain background people that looked exactly the same as somebody you'd see earlier in the film. There'd be one dude that you see doing something, and then maybe 20 minutes later you'd see somebody that looks exactly the same, but they have a mustache, you know what I mean? So as far as that goes, maybe, you know, the animation department only had, you know, so many, you know, likenesses that they could use for this film, or so many characters that they had created that they could, you know, kind of use as background. So that was something that I found was kind of funny when I was watching the movie, rather than like a big negative, because it really doesn't detract from the narrative itself. And like I said, the animation is really good. I really enjoyed the animation, and watching it on Blu-ray on my 4K TV, it was nice and crisp. Everything looked really nice. It was a very clean looking animated film. So if you're into that kind of animation, I definitely recommend it. But yeah, guys, I don't have too much more to say about this. This is kind of just like a quick, hey, I'm just going to throw up a real quick review. I think if you've never seen it before, if you like action and you like Disney and you like animation and you like a nice, touching, heartfelt story that'll make you have a nice little smile when the movie's end, but you know, you're not really expecting anything crazy, I would totally recommend Bolt. I'm really happy that my girlfriend suggested it to me because I'm glad to have it in the collection now. It's definitely the kind of movie that I can see myself watching at some point down the line, just for a nice chill time. There's actually some really good humor in this movie as well. There's some characters that had me dying of laughter. You know, and not to, you know, sound like it's over the top, super funny or anything, but you know, for an animated film, there's just some real charming humor that had me genuinely laughing as I was watching. Specifically, these 3 pigeons that showed up at the beginning of the film, and just the pigeon characters that show up throughout the film in general. Easily my favorite part. I mean, I was genuinely busting out laughing certain scenes with some of the lines that that these pigeons were given. So if you watched the movie or if you've already seen it, comment down below. Did you love the pigeons too? Because I sure did. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching another video. I really appreciate it. This is just a short review, nothing crazy. I do recommend Bolt. You know, obviously know what kind of movie you're into, and if that does not sound like your kind of movie, you may not want to watch it. But yeah, this is a solid Disney animated film with a lot of heart and a lot of charm, and I totally recommend it, guys. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe for more videos, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!